In the Unresolved Problem segment tonight, the media corruption in the presidential campaign continues. Once again, we will prove that beyond a reasonable doubt. Yesterday, NBC News anchor Tom Brokaw gave his viewers a poll from Colorado, a poll that said Obama is leading in this state.
Let's share with our viewers a poll here in the Rocky Mountain state of Colorado. Everyone has identified that as a key battleground this time around as well. This is from the Mason-Dixon Denver Post poll. It shows Barack Obama with a lead of just 3 percentage points within the margin of error, still 11% undecided out here on the cutting edge of the Rocky Mountain West. What is he going to have to do to win Colorado?
One problem. That poll was taken 2 weeks ago, and Mr. Brokaw ignored a Quinnipiac poll taken a few days ago. That poll says McCain is now leading Obama in Colorado 47-46. Also, that poll has a far larger sample than the poll Mr. Brokaw cited. Now, maybe Tom Brokaw didn't know about the Quinnipiac poll. That's possible. But there is no doubt that NBC News continues to be in the tank for Barack Obama. According to a Media Research Center study, NBC is the most lopsided network in favor of Barack. Pro-Obama reports outnumber negative Obama reports by 10-1 on NBC News, according to the study. Even some NBC News commentators recognize the corruption.
Oh, you're independent, just like all other
I'll show you my voting card. I'll show you how I'm registered later.
Oh, well,
but the bottom line
hold on a second. No, I feel so comforted by the fact that you're an independent. Well, I bet everybody in MSNBC has independent on their voting cards. Oh, we're down the middle now. Go ahead, David. No, David, go ahead.
So anyway,
you're
the point
an independent, David. Go ahead. But talk about my party.
Are you done?
Go ahead.
Wow. Now, over at CNN, things are not quite as bad, but there's certainly a feeling that Barack Obama is favored by that network. And who is saying that? How about Lou Dobbs?
My colleagues in the national media are absolutely biased, in the tank, supporting the Obama candidacy while claiming the mantle of objectivity.
Now, the newspapers are even worse. The head editorial writer for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution is actually here in Denver campaigning for the Democrats. Listen to Cynthia Tucker talking about Michelle Obama.
You know, in a moment when you're speaking off the cuff, you can often say things that are not quite as you meant them to be. You were running for office and someone chose to emphasize some of the statements you made out of context. You know how they can sound.
Oh, but I do know that, Miss Tucker, since you, madam, continue to take my words out of context. Here's what this dishonest woman wrote on Sunday in the Atlanta paper. Quote, "It's no wonder that Fox News talking head Bill O'Reilly was shocked to discover last year that the black patrons at a Harlem soul food restaurant were well-mannered and civil." Well, that is just bull. And everybody who heard my words knows that Miss Tucker is being blatantly dishonest. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution should be ashamed of itself for employing a woman like that. There's no place in journalism for that kind of stuff. And finally, there's some good news in the media, and it's all because of you. Last night, The Factor dominated the ratings in this time slot at the Democratic Convention, defeating CNN by about 700,000 viewers and destroying MSNBC by 1 million. So the next time you hear people say this is a right-wing network, you give them those stats. When it comes to coverage of the Democratic Convention, The Factor wins big. Again, we thank all of you for making that happen.